Michael Jordan shocked the world back in the 90s on the basketball court, but now he's raising eyebrows in a whole new way. With savvy business investments and building a shoe empire, MJ has accumulated a net worth of $1.6 billion. Yes, you heard that right. The legendary athlete has lined his pockets with a fortune we mere mortals can't even imagine. And where has the basketball god spent his money? It's been focused on a luxurious lifestyle and some of MJ's biggest hobbies. So everyone sit back, turn your piggy banks away from the screen, and let's dive into it. First off, we're taking a look at something that definitely rides the line between luxury and hobby for Jordan. As many of us have heard about through old interviews and moments from documentaries, MJ loves the game of golf. It was a place for him to escape the flashing lights and thunderous sounds of an arena, while still giving enough competition for Michael to laser in on. But he noticed he liked to play a course in his own fast-paced Air Jordan sort of way. So what's someone to do with all the money in the world but build an entire course of his own? The Grove 23 is a very exclusive course down in Florida that costs around $15 million to pull off. There, Jordan funds the entire show. He selects who's allowed into both the clubhouse and onto the greens. Outside of close friends, MJ has been known to invite celebrities and professional golfers to play some rounds with him. He's even had former President Bill Clinton as an opponent there. And as you think about that, keep in mind Jordan's never been able to turn off the trash talking when it comes to a game. And once he's done verbally berating a president, MJ might fly off from the club to one of his mini mansions. Here are 4 of his highest costing ones that are all in total just under $50 million. Our first stop won't be too far from the course though, as we land at his $300,000 Miami estate. The 5,500 square foot living space has a luxurious interior and, as is the rule for all of his mansions, a huge swimming pool. It also offers another escape for MJ as it features a private fishing dock. Just another way for Jordan to live a peaceful, quiet life while simultaneously secretly competing against something. This time, fish. Here is one of his waterfront properties that's, oh, look at that, is conveniently placed close to a highly respected golf course in North Carolina. The $8 million home comes with 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a spa, and is situated on just over an acre of land. This place knows how to treat the legend right when he visits his home state. Alright, if you thought this was going to be homes all across the country, then clearly you don't understand the allure of the Florida humidity, because here we have Jordan's $20 million Bears Club home. It's an expansive 3-acre property densely covered in privacy trees. If you peek through the branches, you'll see everything from a guardhouse, pool house, and an indoor basketball court. Noticing a theme yet? The GOAT always needs some sort of sport. Last, but definitely not least, on this MTV Crib compilation of MJ's mansions, we take it back to Chicago at his Highland Park mansion, worth $21 million. This palace was situated ideally near the freeway and practice facilities during the legendary Bulls runs. If you can go and see it, you'll be able to easily identify the double grand staircase and the Big 23 on the opening gates to the property. Or maybe if you look really closely around one of his properties, you'll see this ridiculous private jet soaring nearby. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a G550 jet, fully customized and ready to rock at $61.5 million. It has the, I'm not sure what to call it, gray camo? I'll be honest, it wouldn't be my first styling idea, but hey, I will never even sniff a private jet in my lifetime. The only way I could, I would imagine, would be to convince MJ that I was the world's best private jet passenger, and no one has been able to beat me at being polite. He would almost instantly lose because, you know, he'd trash talk, and I'd get the plane. No one steals that idea, okay? That one's mine. Leave a comment, if you must, of your own idea. Work together even, so we might all succeed. Some of you could even strategize on how to get your own super yacht like Jordan. This 220-foot long yacht is reported to be worth $80 million, and it takes $1 million each week just to maintain. $1 million a week. That is truly something only a billionaire could logistically do. Naturally, this thing is decked out as much as possible. We're talking jacuzzis, a gym, a movie theater, an elevator, and a basketball court on a boat. Michael Jordan is literally bringing people out to see just to school people in at least a different locale. The wild reality of an ocean basketball court actually made me skip over the elevator concept a little too fast, by the way. Is this just an individual yacht still, or a cruise ship? maybe that's where the maintenance check is coming in. It cannot be cheap paddling an elevator maintenance man out to the boat. But if we're talking about speed, then look no further than the world of racing. It turns out one of Jordan's secret loves of all time growing up has been NASCAR. Seriously, this guy just eats up any sort of competition out there. And now that MJ's retired with more money than any one person needs, he decided to start his own racing company. It's called 2311 Racing, and it cost around $150 million to get rolling. Since its inception in 2020, the team has become a hallmark for changing the status quo in racing. MJ hired Bubba Wallace, and the two would make history as the first black driver and black team owner to win a race. Truly an impressive feat and immediately impactful. Last up, we got his other team. Yes, the one I'm sure you already know about. Michael Jordan is the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets to the tune of $175 million. And now, at this point in time, the team itself is worth over $1 billion. Jordan could sell his share and change every person with the same last name of his for generations to come. But he has no intention of selling. Mike finds a passion in being part of the front office in North Carolina. And, that passion is still waiting to turn into a success. What? I'm sorry, but we can't talk about the Charlotte Hornets and pretend like they've been some sort of big-name franchise. They're a small-market team that has basically only had the fun time of a prime Kemba Walker. They have a young stud in LaMelo Ball at the moment, sure, but the Hornets are still close to the bottom of the standings. MJ's competitiveness needs to leach into this front office more and make something happen. The team has made the playoffs twice in the past decade, and not out of the first round since 2002. All right, I'm done, I swear. Hornets rant over. Let's refocus in on the fact that the GOAT spent $175 million for his own team. And quite honestly, all for the sake of getting back to competing. Jordan has luxury mansions that are nestled behind trees, private fishing docks to trash talk fish alone, and let's not forget the golf course where he challenges professional golfers and genuinely tries to beat presidents. MJ is a competitor, so it makes sense that in his retirement, he's found ways to continue competing. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm saying all of this, maybe my best way to a private jet is to get on the Hornets roster. They had Mason Plumlee for years. I'm sure I could manage. Leave another comment down below on if you would rather have me or Mason Plumlee on your NBA team. Wrong answers only, please. And thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.